Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, which is all about educational beauty. Today's video is me creating a look using no foundation in only 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes. Again, I don't know why I do this to myself, but here we are. We're doing it. Am I crazy? Possibly. But let's see if we actually get through this. Now, don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. And don't forget, I'm over on Instagram too, so you can catch me there. And one last thing, I do have an online publication which is called Confessions of a Creative, which covers various different topics such as beauty, style, culture, self-help, entrepreneurship, anything that you can think of that would take your fancy. And it is free to subscribe. I have the free version, which means that you get access to articles and editorials. Occasionally, you get them sent right to your inbox, or you can just head over to the actual online publication and check it out there and see what you find and see what you like to read. Or you have the paid version, which literally will only cost you roughly around a coffee a month, and you get dedicated beauty articles sent to your inbox, which are very detailed. So for example, the best setting powder for every type of skin type that you can think of, everything that you wish that you got over on this channel, but I just don't have, the time to actually be able to do everything on here, you get that over there. Plus we get a little room that we can chat in, and yeah, really do hope that you show me some love and support over there. Now let's head straight into this video. As you can see, I have no makeup on and I'm pretty nervous about doing this in 5 minutes. Usually I do 10-minute looks. 5-minute looks are pushing it a little bit for me, I just feel like I could maybe potentially just about get my brows done in 5 minutes. By the way, do you like my hair? Had it cut yesterday, had my full head of color done, which I'm excited about. And yeah, I feel like I'm back to my style because I had my hair cut previously to this. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, go crazy, put layers in there, just like I want loads of layers. I don't know what was happening with me. I don't know, my hormones were all over the place or what, but I never asked for that. And then I did it, and initially I was like, oh great, and then I just didn't like it. And it was my own fault because I asked for that. I asked for I was like, no, you can go shorter with the layers, go for it. And I was just like, what have I done? So I'm still there's still a couple of short layers in there, but they're only about that short. So I think that, it'll take time, it won't be long actually for them to grow out. But yeah, I wanted to go back for my choppy chop, straight blunt cut bob, and I'm happy with it. So let's get going. Let's go. I am going to let you guys know that I already actually have my moisturizer on. I don't have anything else on, so we're going to go straight in. We're going to put the timer on in a sec. And let me just get my head straight. Let me just get my head straight so that I know what I'm doing. Yes, I think we know what we're doing. Okay, so, oh my God, this is going to go by so quick, guys. What was I thinking? I'm not going to go through all the products as I'm putting it on, by the way. So after I finish this look, I'm then going to list out the products for you so you guys can know what I used. And yeah, so I guess... Why do I do this to myself? Okay, let's go. Okay, so I've got my concealer and I'm putting this on the back of my hand. I am kind of going to put a little bit more than usual. I'm going to get my primer, my gel primer, and I'm going to mix this in with it. Right, now that we've mixed that in, I'm going to get my sponge. No, I'm not. I'm going to get my brush because it's way quicker. Okay, I'm just gonna put this all over my skin. There you go. By mixing the primer in with the concealer, you're kind of softening it, making it a little bit more fluid. There you go. Now I'm going to get my sponge and I'm going to now my words are not coming out. I'm going to apply this over my eyelids, right? And on my under eyes. The great thing about this, because we're not using a foundation, we are using a concealer, and you mix it in. Oh, I've got something in my eye. We mix it in with the primer. It's going to really kind of grab hold of the, well, the skin's gonna really grab a hold of it. It's gonna stick down really well. I feel like none of what I'm saying makes sense. Okay, I feel like that's done. Now let's get our powder. I'm gonna get powder all over me. I know that. Oh my God, I just nearly just like literally dropped my brush on the floor, which would have been a nightmare because that would have wasted time. Okay, that's done. I do want to go in. I've got a little bit more of that concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to just apply that there. Okay, powder. 2 minutes. 40 something. Okay, get the powder on the big brush. Dust this over a decent amount, because if we don't, then when we go over with bronzer, then it's going to look patchy if it's not mattified in the right way. Okay, now before we move on to anything else, I'm going to do my brows. I'm using my brow powder. I'm just going to very lightly shape my brows. And I feel like I'm kind of happy with that because I can always go back if I have time. But I mean, it's enough that I would be, oh my God, 1 minute. I would be okay like going out with that. I'm kind of like happy with that. Okay, that's that. Let's put some mascara on. I feel like I'm going to be okay with this. I've grabbed my like mascara that has a decent like finish to it. Like I don't need to work so hard to get amazing lashes from it. Because the key is to use products which are not really hard work. Do you know what I mean? Okay, now we're gonna get our bronzer. We are gonna bronze our face. Like we're gonna really sculpt so that our face doesn't look so flat. Guys, I'm really happy with this. Okay, and now a little bit of lip liner. I do it roughly. And then I like smudge it a bit, get some lip gloss. Any kind of lip gloss or lipstick. Oh, 5 minutes. Stop. Guys, I think we've done pretty well, right? No foundation, it's just concealer. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. Hopefully that goes to show you that, you know, like if you're very clever with your makeup looks, not makeup looks, makeup products, then you can actually create a really good look. Like 5 minutes ago, I really did not look anything like this. Like I looked like I just rolled right out of bed. Oh, let me just have a little bit of coffee because that was stressful. I'm really pleased with this because I feel like I've got that sculpting. I would be totally happy with going out like this. I probably would have liked to spend a little bit more time on my brows, but I think that's a personal thing. Like I think if I went out, I don't think anyone would be like, oh my God, your brows look really weird, or oh, this isn't done properly, or that isn't done properly. I feel like a lot of the time we kind of over analyze ourselves and we're a little bit hard on ourselves. So, you know, cut yourself some slack. Even in 5 minutes, whatever you've managed to do is probably really good to someone else. You know, it might be you just really looking at it and thinking, oh, I wouldn't normally, when I do it perfectly, this is what it would look like. So yeah, that little primer mixed in with your concealer trick is a little hack there for you. I do have other videos that are coming up showing you loads of like amazing hacks, because I've really sat down and gone through just over the years the things that I've been doing which aren't really the usual thing that you would see or you would expect in terms of mixing certain products together, and I'm starting to kind of put them together for you guys so that there's some really amazing hacks there for you, not just what we see on TikTok or what we see on Instagram, whatever, hacks that I feel like I've really kind of thought up. Yeah, so that little hack is a good one for you. It is mixing a gel-based primer in with a concealer, but it's got to be like a liquid to cream concealer. And yeah, it's pretty easy, to be honest. Like all it does is it just makes your concealer a little bit more fluid. I wouldn't say like a foundation, because I feel like it's actually better, because what this does, it turns it into a foundation, but you get the most amazing coverage with it. So you can see how that just painted on quickly. Like that base took, I think, just over a minute, and that was it. And it was literally brushing it over, and I used the sponge to apply it to my lids and my under eyes. And did you see how quickly I got that coverage on my under eyes? Usually when I'm buffing it in, I don't usually get that coverage straight away. So when you mix it with primer, I don't know what happens, but it turns into gold dust and it does the most amazing things to your face. So I know you're gonna love it. So going through what I did use, I used my Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer in warm beige. I mixed that in with my Milk Hydro Grip primer and mixed it in, and then I used my F47 brush from Sigma to brush it all over my face. Once I did that, I used my Real Technique sponge and I basically buffed in the rest of that kind of product onto my eyelids and my under eyes. I then finished off with my setting powder, which is, as always, my Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder in light banana. Did my brows with my Benefit Goof Proof powder. This one is number 4, Warm Deep Brown, and I used my Zoeva 317 brush for that. Then, like I said, I used a mascara, which is really quick and easy. I feel like I don't have to work so hard to get the results with this mascara. This is the MAC Stack mascara. A great mascara, and I know you're going to love it, because it just gives you the results immediately. You don't have to like sit there going for hours like putting layers of it on. My lip liner was the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Sandy Beige. And then I finished off with my plumping lip gloss from Beauty Bay in Fizz. And this is a really nice color because it's just like a kind of like latte color. And then obviously we finished off with the most iconic bronzing sculpting powder of all time, which is One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio. And I kind of mixed all of them together. I used the medium dark trio. I just kind of took the brush and kind of went over all of them and then did that, because I feel like you have bronzers, you have sculpting powders, but this one, if you want that immediate kind of like intense, not intense, but immediate sculpt, then this is the one to go for. It's a really, really good powder. And I use my Hourglass brush for that, and I use the big side to dust the powder. I use the smaller side for the bronzer sculptor. That's basically my look done. We did it in 5 minutes. Really proud of myself, managed to do it. At least I know I can get out the door in 5 minutes. And in case my husband's watching, no, that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen every time, because ideally I would like to spend my time and get it perfect. But this is a good option if you really are rushed for time and you don't have time and it's unexpected and you need to rush out the door, or you've overslept, or whatever it may be. Hopefully this has helped you. Now, don't forget that I do have a vlog channel which has new videos, well, 2 videos every week, and it's just a bit about my life behind the scenes, what I get up to when I'm not filming for YouTube. We can chat, there's all sorts going on, get to see what I do in a day, in an average day, and yeah, all sorts of stuff. So please do head over there, subscribe to that. The link will be in the description. I would really, really love to see you there, because, you know, we've had a whole load of you go over, but I'd love to see way more of you. I really would like to get up to that kind of 10,000 mark, because we're on 3,000 subscribers at the moment. I would really love more of you guys to head over there. It would mean the world to me. So if you get anything from this channel, please do me a favor and head over there and follow me on my vlog channel too. Yeah, I guess I'm going to see you next time. And if you have any questions, let me know in the description box below. Well, let me know in the comment section below, because in the description box will be all the products that I use, and they're all listed with a link so that you can head over and purchase those too. Don't forget, you must check my description box out, because there are a whole load of like discount codes there for you guys to use. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.